Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth. One streak. We read Tomo, now's not the time, buddy. We ran him the loss, then we played random again as Judas, so now we're due for an Eden run. It's okay, come here, Tomo, buddy. Hey, oh, blue candle plus the relic, not a bad start here as we look at VJ71C3Q4. Alright, buddy, I gotta stop petting you now. It's time for me, Daddy's gotta go to work. One more pet, there you go. Alright, now just go to sleep on the scratch pad, and I'll try not to think about how much, you know, dirt and latent cat hair is present there. Really, it seems like our damage stat kind of sucks, and it seems like our tier stat, maybe our damage stat is normal, but our tier stat is pretty bad. But blue candle pretty much makes up for both of those. So I don't have to sweat it too much. Blue Candle is actually, I like the idea of a character that starts with Blue Candle. That would be a cool character, in my eyes. Maybe a little bit overpowered. I mean, as you can see, it does a ton of damage. But I like it more as an item that you're kind of, you know, you get at the start, as opposed to one where you have to choose to, like, make your run super powerful or not. We'll take our speed upgrade and be relatively happy about it. It's alright, buddy. I know that Blue Candle's a little cheesy, but I didn't choose it for myself. I got the loss to run ago, so you take the good with the bad. That's the way I've been living my life here. Out here, we live our life one Eden run at a time. The fast and the fuck boys. There you go. I had to think of a title there to cap the joke together. What's a Northern Lion related joke or meme explosion? Starts with an F. Fuck boys in there. All right, I'm gonna sacrifice that spirit heart to get an early deal with the devil. I'm going to stick with Blue Candle, but I'm going to take Book of Belial for the precedent, which means there's less pressure to take a deal on the next floor. Maybe? I don't really understand, though. I can't open that stone chest. If that was a bomb, I would have been pissed. Are you a wizard? It doesn't really matter if Blue Candle does 80% of our damage anyway. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am dumb. I just recorded like the worst nuclear throne run of my life, but luckily, despite being dumb, the game is far too kind to me. And it's just given me the wafer, relic, blue candle, deal with the devil precedent, all on the same floor. So I'm actually feeling like really good about our chances here. Not to mention we got a speed upgrade. I'm feeling really good about our chances, but we'll see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? It seems like I gotta, you know, just make sure that I don't completely fudge this one up as well, which is always something that's within the realm of possibility. Oh my. Oh my god, did you see that? I didn't know it was actually possible to walk through the fires without getting hit. I mean, you know, there's more amazing discoveries that have been made by mankind, but holy crap, that's very surprising to me. Let's put it that way. Blue Candle has recovered, and we have guaranteed deals with the devil now, making me feel like real not bad at all about giving up Blue Candle. And by Blue Candle, I mean Book of Belial. They both start with a B. Cut me some slack here. So, how do we handle this? Well, it's alright, buddy. Don't worry about it. It's just Dingle. Dingle's not a problem anymore. We might get hit, but he's not going to stop us. There we go. Pretty much got to use Blue Candle for, like, all of our damage because we fire, like, once every half second. So twice a second. That's not enough. I'm coming off of that soy milk run. I'm used to a little bit more offensive potency than this, but it's alright because, you know, pretty much every enemy we face is gonna suck as well against Blue Candle, but I'm hoping that this upcoming deal with the devil via the goat head really works out in our favor. One more, there we go. We could play chicken there, relatively confident, and another spirit heart has us feeling real good about our deal with the devil options here. Wonder if I had the most patience in the known world, I could probably get all of these bomb spiders to explode back here and actually gain access to that rock tinted. The odds of it are so bad, though. Let's just kill them instead. We'll wait for a bomb. It'll happen at some point, presumably. Okay, most important thing, don't give them the chance to spawn enemies. That was maybe a little bit overkill, but got the job done, sort of. Get him, like, in a corner, against a wall. Let the candle do the damage. Because right now, I can't stress enough, our actual damage is just piss poor. Item is the D10. Pretty much a complete waste of your and my time, but it's okay, Ed. I'll try not to be offended. You know, Ed made that blog post the other day. He's like, well, you know, we're going to make some changes to the Lost for balance because I want people to actually have a good time playing it. I don't want it to be easy, but I want it to be like a challenge, but not nearly impossible. The kind of thing that, you know, you don't need a 1 in 100 run to necessarily do. You can argue the semantics of that if you want, but, you know, that's what he said, basically. And they were all like, should you have the D4, the D6, or the D20? Let's do Nightmare Mode. Start the Lost with a speed upgrade and the D10. I think that would really take him to the next level. He could reroll enemies. He could reroll Mullabooms so that instead of killing him, they became like, you know, human popcorns that spawn spiders. Champion versions, naturally. For now. Oh, geez. I forgot that those guys were going to make that move like that, but that's okay. We need some kind of tiers upgrade, man. Blue Candle's great, but it falters when we fight enemies that are... or rooms that have a lot of enemies in them. You know, we're dealing with that right now, man. It's like the difference between a slice of ham and a bag of potato chips. What the fuck are you talking about, Ryan? I actually am a little under the weather, I think. Just, you know, travel sickness. Got a little bit of a sore throat. It's getting in my head a little bit. However, that's, you know, don't sweat that too much right now. Bag of potato chips is a room that we suck against. There's a lot of enemies, even if each one doesn't necessarily normally take that long to deal with. Slice of ham, really good. Just shoot the blue candle at the ham. You got yourself a smoked ham sandwich, delicious. It's a tough choice. Thought maybe we get an HP upgrade there. It is a tough choice, sincerely. I went with Sacrificial Dagger, because although Fear Shot is damage up, no more bombs, okay. The Sacrificial Dagger is more of a damage up, and with the Wafer, with the Relic, I feel like we can be reasonably confident going up against enemies. We got a high speed stat as well. No more, like, situations that need a bomb, please. Hilarious. Let's come through here. We can deal with this. At some point, they're going to have to give us a Guppy item. And now we've got two somewhat non-traditional ways of dealing damage to enemies. We've got our Sacrificial Dagger, and we got our Blue Candle. And honestly, they're both going to work out fairly nicely, I think, for now. Now, we'd really love to get a BFF pickup. Whether or not it's likely is something that remains to be seen. We're going to need a little bit more money for sure. This is a very strange run, but I shouldn't try to oversell it as being difficult. It's just awkward right now. But that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. I mean, look at how fast we're taking out these enemies. The only thing is, we're going to take a lot of damage in the process, in all likelihood. But we also have Relic and Wafer. So defensively, we're in an amazing position. I'm not trying to sell this as if this is a tough run. It's just a different run. I'm content with that damage to pick up left hand and finish that fight early. I'm hoping... Oh, geez, I'm an idiot. I'm hoping we got a good Guppy chance. Although, we've opened like 7 or 8 red chests thus far. And have, unfortunately, still been bereft of the mystical feline items. Which is a much better name for them, I feel. Alright. That was really good. That was not really good. Sacrificial Dagger didn't kill him as fast as I expected. That's on me for, you know, running in there with such aplomb to begin with, but there you go. Game Kid. With Sacrificial Dagger, that's actually pretty good, but do I really want to be relying on Sacrificial Dagger as my primary method of dealing damage? Absolutely not. You know, I don't know why I'm acting as if I can't shoot tears. In some situations, that's still going to be the ideal outcome. It's just going to be annoying to do so. I've got to be careful, because I could get myself pretty easily sunk into a situation where I just don't attack with my tears. And if I get out of the habit of that, you know, it's going to be tough for me to get back into it. What we're looking for is a tear effect that seals the deal for us, basically. Or just a lot of tears / damage ups, like in quick succession. That was a really, really nice start. I've got my rotations fucked up here, but this dingle's got to be close, man. There we go. One's down. Now it's... Oh my god, I whipped so hard with the blue candle shot. No! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Almost got a little shouty there, didn't mean to. I would have just been embarrassed with myself. That's not the item that we want to take. But it's the item we gotta take, and the shovel is not what we're looking for either, man. But we are... Oh, the deal with the devil just moved positions. Freaked me out there for a second. We're still, you know, going quickly. I can't really... Oh, Sacrificial Dagger will totally hit them. I can't really complain yet about how things are going. I do wish maybe we... Oh, I'm going to complain anyway, I guess. I wish that we had a little bit more consumable action going on here, because it's a little ridiculous. We still only have 3 cents, and I think I've spent 0 over the course of the game so far. I guess you can't have it all. We've got 2 of the best defensive items in the game already. And in spite of my idiocy, we still, you know, gained Spirit Hearts on that floor. So let's move ourselves down to the next floor. I'm just going to try to find the second secret room first, because I think we should have a decent chance to do so. And we might as well spend some money, I guess. That was a 2 of Hearts card. Not immediately useful, but maybe worth the bomb and 3 cents if we ever find ourselves in a situation where we can do something with it. For now, it's the fastest run where we've never shot that I've ever seen. That was a cord. That was not my cat's leg, so I don't have to feel like a monster for accidentally kicking it there. Actually want to keep you at arm's length if possible. Wow, you jumped right over the blue candle fire. I did not even know that that was possible, but I'm proud of you for teaching me a new thing. We as a species should aspire to that noble ideal more often. Or some, you know, bullshit like that. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Let's slow it down. Probably could have done this guy in through the corner there. Slow it down. And yeah, just walk over the spike, because then they're like, oh shit, this guy doesn't care about anything. And they get scared. They say, how are we supposed to kill a man that doesn't care about anything? And the answer is, you don't, because he's already dead. Seriously though, like you know what? Fuck it. Never give me a Tears upgrade. I mean that sincerely. I don't want a Tears upgrade, because that would ruin the novelty of the run that we have going on right now. Let this be the no Tears run. I can live with it. I'm a big boy. Somehow that blue candle didn't hit. We're very lucky we started with blue candle, by the way. Okay. Curse of the Unknown's letting me get lazy because I'm not seeing the damage that's slipping away from me here. The HP that I'm letting slip away from me here. We're not going to be able to Sacrificial Dagger forever. Just enjoy life. That was very scary. Okay, yeah, Curved Horn. Sorry, left hand, you had your chance to prove yourself and you chose not to. Now we actually have something that makes it possible for us to have a viable amount of damage. And immediately we didn't use it at all because we had a great room for us to use Blue Candle. Perfect situation for that right there. Rate of fire is still piss poor, but that's alright. Things change, man. And I really do think that... I'm very disappointed in myself, but I really do think that Curved Horn might be the best trinket of the game. Or at the very least, might be my favorite trinket in the game. So I'm extremely happy to have it. I would rather have it than probably the majority of boss upgrades. Like boss items. That one's not going to hit, unfortunately, but this one is. And we're done. I'm going to try. I'm going to try for Magic Mush. I'm going to pick up a full health pill instead, which is completely useless. Anyway, let's do this. I'm ready, Husk. This is probably one of those ones where we're going to want to stay as far away as possible. I can't believe that spider got in there on me. Oh, sloppy play, man. And we're not, you know, we're getting a Spirit Heart every 4 rooms. We're not getting 4 Spirit Hearts every room. I seem to be confused on the way that the relic actually works based on the amount of damage I'm choosing to take here. And it is a choice because of my Sacrificial Dagger play. It's alright. We picked up a little bit of extra HP there. I don't think I can go Satanic Bible, to be honest with you. I think I have to stick with what we've got going on here. Because Blue Candle's our primary damage dealer. Balls of Steel. Huge. Are you a wizard? Really bad. Alright. Let's do this. We still got an item room awaiting us. Presumably. Unless the game really wants to get into some silly shit. I can't believe the number of times we've had an enemy jump over a blue candle shot. Next thing you know, the dish is going to run away with the spoon. Just a, I don't know, probably the worst dad joke ever told, which is going to be the subtitle of my autobiography. The worst dad joke ever. That would be it would be a pretty good one, actually. The autobiography, not the title. I'd have to make up lies to make my life seem more interesting, but I'm sure that... How often do you think that happens in autobiographies, man? You think in the, like, 1600s, people writing autobiographies? Well, first off, did that happen? But secondly, I think they just made some shit up that was completely impossible to fact check, and then it's been part of the, like, conventional wisdom surrounding them. They'll be like, oh yeah, he fought in like 100 duels before the age of 17 and he won every single one of them. He's like a total badass. No, you see, it says right here in his autobiography. I'm sure what I'm saying right now is very offensive to people who devote their life to the study and the art and the science of history. Maybe you don't just take what people say as face value and instead consider the validity of a source. However, it makes for a funny anecdote. Oh, I mistimed that one. Alright, this should be very easy. If you rotate around into the knife, and then we just drop a quick old blue candle on you there. Probably should have taken damage, but life goes on. We have slowed down a little bit. We're supposed to be, if we want to do boss rush anyway, which let's not even talk about that bucket of syrup right now, but if we wanted to do boss rush, we'd be looking at, you know, 1330. It's going to be like 14 by the time we get out of here. I'd like to point out, no damage upgrades except, Judas' Shadow, or Curved Horn. You get it for beating the game as Judas, so I give myself some credit there, I guess, but it's still a pretty bad one. No tears upgrades, and I don't think we've had an HP upgrade either. We've been to item room, we have not been to shop, and we could get something from our shop, so I was about to leave, guilty, you got me, but I'm instead going to not. This would be, if you want to be nice and you're keeping score, now would be a perfect time to drop a magic mush. Well, we can get 3 for 1 here. Let's try it. Balls of Steel. Well, that's also really good. Alright, we got a double key room, which I will take advantage of. First, let's check the shop. Map, I will purchase. There's a Tinted Rock as well. 4 room. Rerolls the items, but we've already taken them all. Except for the item in the Devil room, but I think you have to pick it up before it'll reroll. We're at the HP cap. That's really reassuring. That was not a good bomb. Especially after the whole explodes into spiders part of it, but... Okay. Our donation machine is not having a good week here. I'm sorry, I need to lean on you. Was there... No, there's a battery back there. Alright, I guess we're on our way here. There's no point in using the 4 room, to the best of my knowledge. I'm pretty sure you have to re-roll the, you have to pick up the item to get it to re-roll. Another Balls of Steel pill. What's our other one? 2 of Hearts? There's our first Tears upgrade. We'll take Balls of Steel with us then, and if we get hit, we can finally have a reason to use it. Or we could, you know, pick up Satanic Bible, use it once, and then use Balls of Steel, but that's a pretty shitty use of the Balls of Steel card, I think. Pill, whatever you want to call it. All pills are cards if you don't have a deck handy, you know? You gotta improvise. I actually quite like this run, because it's weird. What would be really cool is if we picked up, like, Trinity Shield. Obviously, that's pretty much impossible, because we're not going to get deals with the Angel, and even if we did, they'd exclusively give us Eternal Hearts and the 3 Spirit Hearts anyway, but if we could get it, I'd be happy. And we still get to maintain this Balls of Steel pill. I guess I'm happy about it. Still a little bit on the fence about what's my preferred, oh my god, way of dealing damage here. Yeah, just take 1.5 Spirit Hearts on a room where you shouldn't get hit at all. In my defense, let me explain why I'm not just using Tears, even though the conventional wisdom is probably that even if I use Tears, I would at least get out of this. I stepped on creep there. That one's totally my bad. I would at least get out of this taking less damage, even if it took a lot longer. The reason I'm not going to do that is because I would lose my will to play the game. I'm gonna use Chariot here. Sincerely, if I had to take 15 shots to shoot each one of these enemies, I would lose the will to play this specific run, not Rebirth in general. I love Rebirth. But our damage is poor enough on this run that I think having this kind of novel structure to it is actually keeping me invested. And that, I think, long-term gives me the best chance of winning, as opposed to taking the sensible route, which would also bore me and probably lead to me making sloppier mistakes or just, you know, having a motivation problem later. So I understand this is probably frustrating to watch me seemingly needlessly take damage against enemies, but I think it actually is for the best. I really thought that was a template there. Oh well. Go fast enough. The gravity well doesn't really bother you there. Let's race. Well, can we kill them faster than we can get blue candle charged? Absolutely not, as we just learned. We needed like 1.2 blue candle shots, aka 1 blue candle shot and then 10 tears. But we didn't actually take 10 tears. That was a really stupid use of blue candle there on my part. That was potentially even worse. There we go. That should do it. No, one more left. The slow one. One more left. Okay, maybe I'm the slow one then. We could blow those up. I don't think there's much need for that right now. A card would be nice, but, you know. We can live with it. More spirit hearts than I know what to do with, which is great. But I can't help but feel like I'm wasting them somewhat by never taking deals with the devil. But maybe if you gave me multiple choices for a deal with the devil and they weren't all fucking active items, I'd be more excited. This is good. I'm not going to be, like, there's no way for me to be salty about a $3 bill. It's an item I like quite a lot. Judgment is fine. We'll throw it down. We got a sun card as well, and we actually have something to do with our leftover spirit hearts now. We have enough spirit hearts that I feel totally justified going in this, and I was really hoping for growth hormones, but I'll take it. We didn't lose... well, we didn't gain HP, I should say. We didn't lose permanent Polaroid invincibility. For a long time, I've just been considering that maybe we're Blue Baby. Obviously, that's not the case. At least $3 bill, it's going to give us a decent chunk of rooms that are much more viable. Triple shot makes us viable. I think experimental treatment might have really helped us out, actually. Triple shot makes us viable. Death's touch obviously makes us viable. Come on, growth hormones. I'll go down to 6 spirit hearts to make this work. That could be, well, if it's a Joker card, it doesn't really matter. It's a Joker card. Range up. Not a huge deal. Shit, I botched it. Gotta run in from the side, then you kind of get trapped on the body. It makes it easier. There we go. Contract from below, well worth it. I think that works with the relic. Why would I want the Joker card at this point? You know what? We do want it, because we'll use it on the Cathedral. Not likely to be a huge difference, but something worth thinking about. Apparently it does not work with the relic, as we just found out. Throw one of these down there. I guess we'll use our sun card, like, on the boss. Got number 1, I think, here. That did, like, not 0 damage. And, like, our tears are not that bad anymore. I gotta get out of the habit of exclusively using Sacrificial Dagger. Our tears are doing an appreciable amount of damage. Good? A little bit of a stretch. But appreciable. We finally got HP. Let's take it, and then we'll get HP in here, or Krampus. And it's Krampus. That's fine. Lump of coal, man. Lump of coal, man. Boop-a-de-boop, boop. It's like, sincerely fucking give me a bone here. Thank you. First lump of coal of the day. Pretty solid, actually, considering our range is good. I don't think we've been to our item room on this floor. So let's do a little bit more exploration here. Now we just killed those guys just over 1 shot each. Some people might describe that as 2, but I'm not most people. I'm starting to feel the life come back into me here. Our tears are not so terrible. Maybe I have been to the item room. I got $3 bill. I have been to the item room. Alright. Might as well use some bombs offensively here. Sorts our life out a little bit. That was bullshit. It's my own fault, but it's bullshit nonetheless. Alright, we're out of here. No reason to go to the shop unless we wanted to fight greed. Is that caves 2? No, Necropolis 1. Okay, so we are tapping out of the early game very, very soon. Excuse me. We're tapping out of the early game very, very soon. We got to be ready for that, but we got enough deals with the devil that I feel very good about our life. Yeah, we can go in there. Absolutely. Just kind of hoping that we get a little bit more offensive push soon, because it's still not where I'd like it to be. Oh, we got Proptosis. So, again, a further impetus to stand, like, right in the enemy's face. There we go. Who's next? Loki. Loki is relatively safe to stand close to. Easy enough. And we'll totally open this golden chest as well. I can't believe so many red chests and the left hand. And Goat Head. No guppy items. I've been to like every curse room, I think, at least. That must be a new record, and not of the variety that I'm going to be a huge fan of. Still, I'm in a bad habit. See, this is what I was saying. Like, I got to remember to use tears occasionally, because otherwise I'm going to get out of the habit of using tears, and that's just not good for anybody. That's the habit I'm in right now. My brain is still like, tears suck, don't use them. Yo, brain, pass that shit onto my subconscious now. Or onto my cerebellum. You know, the animalistic part of the brain. Code in a behavior. Use tears more often. I'll try to be active about it, but I'm gonna put the onus on my own brain canal in order to get that sorted so that I'm somewhat exempt, even though I am my brain. Whoa, do you guys ever think about that? The brain named itself, though, dog. That was meant to be like a bong rip, but it was a little bit more like a Hannibal Lecter thing, and I didn't mean to make anybody uncomfortable with that. I apologize. Okay. Double shot's fine here, too. You can see, like, even, like, just picking up 2020 is not gonna sort us here. Still a little bit behind the 8 ball. The pack pickup is very, very nice. On the house as well. You're too kind. You shouldn't have, and all that. But really, you should have done it earlier. But thank you nonetheless for finally recognizing it was a necessity. Getting dangerously point to my least favorite part in the game, and that's the part of the game where I can no longer complain in good conscience, because we are actually doing pretty well now. We were never not doing well, but we're finally starting to marry, or be able to marry, those awesome defensive items with the, you know, offensive punch that actually makes it possible to win a run without losing your faith in there being a benevolent force in the universe. I think we killed him there. Oh, you sly dog. Almost got me. We'll take the money. You never know. We might need it. I'm not going to take the Emperor's card. I think that's kind of unnecessary. We'll just go back for the Joker. It's going to play a role in our run. Man, we're like really slow on this one, but I guess that's to be expected given the inadequacies we started with. I gotta stop complaining about runs where you get the Wafer, man. And Relic. And Blue Candle right off the start. Not the... Well, that was a fantastic bounce shot there. But not a fantastic floor for me necessarily thus far, except the Pact, which was great. Hopefully our deal with the Devil sorts it out a little further for us. I gotta stop taking so much dumb damage. You know, it's a bad habit. It's not gonna be too bad for us on this floor, but once we... Oh, you know what? Never mind. We're never... It's like people were like, hey, don't do that. Stop playing video games. You better study. And joke's on you. I got a job playing video games, at least temporarily. That's what that was like right there. We gotta stop taking damage, or it's gonna come back to bite us in the ass in the womb. But we got the Wafer, Dad. So we're insulated from any and all consequences for our shitty actions. Damn it! It's true, though. We're, like, very much sorted here. Again, probably should blow those up, but I don't want the temptation to take other cards. Mind you, that lies with me. I could just choose not to take the cards, or if it's like a Hierophant or something. I don't even want the Hierophant. But I could choose to use it and then get the benefit of it. But considering we can't get any benefit out of many cards right now anyway, I don't think it matters too much. Alright, let's finish the job here. Get that set up. That's a decent amount of damage off the cut. Should still... I mean, Sacrificial Dagger might actually pale in comparison to our actual tier damage now, so whenever possible, try to get a little all three going here. Come on, come on, come on. Guppy. Jeez, man. I mean, it's hard to complain, but these haven't been the greatest deals with the Devil I've ever seen. No Brimstone Knife, any Guppy items. We got the Pact, but it was out of a Curse Room. Probably looking at, you know, the down direction here. Yeah, I deserve to take damage there. Probably deserve to take damage twice, if we're being realistic. There we go. Any enemies with a lot of HP, I'm probably still going to take the opportunity to use Sacrificial Dagger against them if I can. Proptosis also good. It's kind of hard to get used to having 3 different methods to deal damage, man. Like, Blue Candle plus Tears, no problem. Blue Candle, Tears, Sacrificial Dagger, kind of a real problem for me. We can definitely afford this. Fate, Bloody Penny is effectively, not worthless, but pretty bad for us. I don't actually think this is going to be the direction to go to get to the boss, but I figured, you know, we're here, we might as well check. Should have realized probably a little earlier that it wasn't. That's okay. Pick this up. Almost at the HP cap. I'm thinking it's bottom part here. To the right from this point onwards. And very happy that those rooms had like no combat whatsoever. Saves me the risk of losing more HP than I'd like. There's a tinted rock in the corner there. Very, very small gripe. With the map active, it's so hard to see those tinted rocks on this level, but there we go. Probably should have put that bomb down a lot earlier. Would have saved me some heartache. Without the ability to fly, my main strategy here is just going to be to finish this fight as quickly as is humanly possible. Come on. How long does Mama Gertie take to come back from one of those spa days, man? That doesn't seem right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. Basically just a more annoying version of the Haunt. Unless you can fly, in which case it's the easiest boss of all time. We'll take our range. We can't do shit about it. So we'll say, oh my god. Lovely. This might, and I'm not complaining about the run. We're going to win, probably. But this might be the worst payout I've ever had on a goat head. Just predominantly nothing. Okay. You know what? Let's try this exact strategy again. Pretty decent. I still got hit, though, because I'm bad. Small rock. Small rock. All right. Well worth the bomb. This is kind of like a no-win situation. There's not a lot of areas that I would like to find the boss fight in here. They're all surrounded by big rooms. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Just get used to it. The pain is gonna last for a while here. Throw a bomb in. I don't even want to hit the enemies necessarily with a bomb. I just want to speed this up. These big rooms on the womb are gonna be a pain in the dick. There we go. I think this run, you know, it's a pretty safe environment to fuck around with Sacrificial Dagger. I'm learning a lot, man. I'm also taking a lot of damage, but, you know, if I'm taking damage on this run, maybe it makes me less likely to take damage on a future run where I'm rolling with the same thing, you know? That was probably a good thing for us there. I mean, we only took half a heart on the way out, so I guess it was definitely a good thing for us. Easiest room of my life. I remember when I thought these, like, things in the womb had, like, some kind of bigger consequence to them. If you didn't kill them right away, maybe they'll explode or something like that. Nah, man, they're just hanging out. You come in and ruin their day like a straight-up asshole. Tried to do a dodge there that would have got me hit by the creep. This might be one of the easier, say, not secret rooms, big rooms that we got going on. Then it starts to move very quickly after that. We go to our Cathedral. Oh, this was dumb. That was dumber. We go to our Cathedral, use the Joker card, presumably get a good payout because we haven't had one yet. Go to the chest, get the greatest items in the game. If you're going to get an amnesia card, or yeah, that was a pill actually, that's the right time to do it, man. Okay, you gotta, excuse me, one Sacrificial Dagger, like, attack was not enough to finish the job there. That's what I was hoping for. Now, we use Sacrificial Dagger as our damage dealer. We kind of loop around. I'm out of sync. Luckily, we're only taking half damage anyway, but still. Poor showing on my part. I'll admit, this is a sloppy run, but it was kind of sloppy by design. Might as well open these, then we'll teleport out. Nothing there. We've teleported away. Nothing there. And we got a Spirit Heart or two. Nothing special at all. We're just gonna go for broke here, I think. And by go for broke, apparently I mean like crash into the enemies. I don't want to make them feel bad, you know? I don't want them to have to deal damage. Wouldn't it be better if we just let them deal damage to us? You want to get out, Tomo? I can open the door for you, Tomo, if you want me to open the door for you. If you don't mind. And that was me talking to you, Chad. The devil. Yeah, we'll take it. You want out, Tomo? There you go, buddy. Go ahead. Live your life. It's warmer, or it's cooler out there anyway, which is good right now. Also, I would smell like a freaking... I don't even know. I don't smell good right now, so it's probably in your best interest to get out of here. It's getting a little funky in here. Not in like a good funk, like not in an earthy way. In like a, it's time. I shower on the regular, man. It's just hot today. On the regular, it sounds like I don't shower. I shower every day. I just need, today's shower needs to come like right now. Some days are more urgent than others. Now that I've talked far too much about my personal hygiene, why don't we move it a little bit along here. I'm taking dumb damage, but dumb damage that speeds up the run, gives us more time to live our life. Is that really dumb damage? Or is that the smartest damage of all? You ever consider that? That was actually an awesome famine fight. I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't the boss. Yo, Curse of the Maze. Where's our spirit heart, bro? Oh, there it was. I lost it, and now I've got it back. Okay. Do we know what that's? I found pills. Okay. So boss is going to be in the top right. Weird looking, you know, ship level here. Boat level. Can't say ship anymore because everyone thinks we're talking about spaceships. Gotta talk about boats instead. Kids these days? Nah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very looking forward to this run being over so I can have a popsicle and cool down my brain a little bit. The thoughts that are coming out of here are not classic Northern Lion isms, you know? They're indicative of a man about to suffer from heat stroke. It's not that hot. It's getting pretty hot. I don't know in Fahrenheit, but it's like 28 in our apartment right now. That's not good. Room temperature is like 25, and I already run a little hot, you know? That's why I got the big solar panel on top to, you know, mitigate the heat transfer a little bit, but... Jeez, man. The Gimpy pickup is, you know, it's just what I need to justify, like, a little bit more aggressive kind of play, which is my way of saying it's probably going to be bad for me, but... Well, the Gimpy pickup is not going to be bad, but it's probably going to enable me to do bad things. You know? Like money. Money's not bad, but if you have an addictive personality and now you have enough money to feed that addictive personality, maybe that could be a means to badness. I have a personality that makes me want to play aggressively here with Sacrificial Dagger, and now I have an item that rewards me sometimes when I get hit. Rewards might be a strong word, but you get the idea. 11 bombs. We might as well put some of these down. Does a little bit of damage to those young pups over there as well. And this has got to be our boss room, and obviously it is. It worked. It worked, and I'm scared, but we made it out. Okay, let's do this. Devil card against Isaac. And then just hope to God we get some even better tier effects on the chest. Not that this is a bad run. I can't stress that enough for all of my complaining. Mostly I'm just complaining about our tiers. Our overall run quality is quite good. However, our tiers have left something to be desired. They're pretty solid now. At least they're getting there. We gotta land a blue candle shot in here somewhere before we start doing our Sacrificial Dagger action. I mean, I'm bleeding HP, but at the same time with the wafer, what does it matter? Wafer, relic, Gimpy. Theoretically, it could all work out for the best for us. Oh, I didn't realize we had Proptosis there as well. That's pretty huge. Alrighty. Please. So good. Okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna take Epic Fetus. I earned it, man. We had tiers that did nothing for us all run. I'm gonna enjoy... it's getting that, you know, tendency to love the Epic Fetus, love the cheese. Get it out of there as soon as possible, man. Get it out of there in a safe environment, and then when I have a run that's more fun, I won't sacrifice it for Epic Fetus, because I've already fulfilled my tendency here. That's my philosophy about it anyway. There we go, we finally landed one. Finally being like the second time we had the opportunity to do so. Explosion radius is quite good. We don't get the butt bombs ability with our Epic Fetus shots? That's okay. This is a one run. I mean, it's been a one run for quite some time. It used to be a one run, but it still is too. You do get the hot bombs ability, or is that actually fire mines? That's weird. I took Mom's Pad just to save Mom's Pad for the boss fight. It's not a good reason. And I am taking a little bit of damage, but notice how that little bit of damage, like, can't add up to enough to really hurt me. Where is our freaking boss room on this bucket of sir? This is a weird-ass run here. Alright, I'm gonna stand here, and if you get hit by my knife, then it's your fault. Thank you for the spirit heart, by the way. I think we got another one coming. Yes. I'm gonna guess that we have to go through this big room. It's either big room or, like, 4 small rooms. Doesn't matter to me, really. In all honesty, I'd still probably rather do 4 small rooms, but not everybody probably feels the same way there. This is the wrong way. And I wish, like, Nearsighted Friend at least did damage when it ran through an enemy, like Peeper's Eye. That would make it so much less, like, total trash, but oh well. It's possible it's, like, directly down from our spawn point as well. Unlikely, but possible. This is going to be the annoying room. But actually having, you know, the $3 bill fire mine or a hot bomb somehow is helping us out a ton here with that extra fire damage. Whatever. It's the laziest play. It's like, there could be good pills in there, but what do we want a Tears upgrade for? We got Epic Fetus, man. I'm actually going to go so far as to dump the Epic Fetus shots on top of myself. We're going to take damage anyway. We might as well get the most bang for a buck out of it. That was a weird run. I kind of liked it, though. We'll be back with an Isaac run next. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.